Welcome back, guys, to Rancor Reptiles. My name is Hector. Today I have a bit of a different video for you guys. This is a bit impromptu, but I just wanted to show off the latest clutch I have, my Pastel Batman, to my Mojave clutch. This is kind of like the last update video where I'm just kind of show off the snakes a bit. Now I am going to separate the snakes I'm going to be showing off. The first half is going to be the males, second half females, and we can take it from there. I am going to be posting the suspected genetics along with the pictures I'm going to be showing off. So let's get right into it. Now this was a pretty male heavy clutch. I did try to pop these guys myself. However, almost all of the snakes ended up being female on my first go around. I quickly suspected that, took him over to another person that I know and trust, and ended up being that out of the 7 animals, 5 of them were male, 2 of them were female. Sucks, but those are the odds. However, I landed some pretty sick looking animals. So let's get to the first one. This is a Spotnose clown. This is a textbook clown. You know, there's really no other way I can put it. This is straight Spotnose. This is of course male. Like I said, the first half is going to be males. So great looking guy, great looking stud, great introduction into the Batman project if that's what you're trying to go for. Alright, so for my second snake we have a Mojave Spotnose clown. Now I honestly suspected this maybe just being a very handsome looking Mojave clown. However, I also hatched out another Mojave clown, and they look absolutely different than the Mojave. I'm 100% certain that that's Spotnose in there. So I actually hatched out 2 of these. These first 2 pictures are of the first individual, and we'll get to the second one after this next guy. So next up is a Pastel clown. Not really much to talk about here. I thought there might be Spotnose in him, however, it really doesn't look it. So this is just a plain clown male. But like I said, great introduction if you're trying to get into the recessive project. You know, a lot of people shy away from Pastel, however, I don't think it's too bad. Especially with my Pastel Batman. Has a great line of pastel. He's not the brightest guy, however he didn't brown out. It kind of turned like a bronze. So, you know. Next up is that second Spotnose Mojave clown. Now this guy is much lighter than the first. However, because of the head stamp, I can almost assure that this guy does not have pastel. Just has way more blushing than the first. I give credit to dimorphism, but again, this guy has a lot of the key characteristics of that Spotnose Mojave. So there's the second one. Next up is the Spotnose Mojave Pastel. Now this guy, another male, this guy here looks exactly the same as the previous Spotnose Mojaves. It's just that it's very obvious in this combination that there's pastel. Overall, I think this is a banger combination. It looks absolutely great. If you're trying to get into the Mojave Spotnose whatever project, I think this male will actually kick it out of the ballpark. Great looking guy. Next up is the females. So everything from here on out is a female. I'll of course individually label it on the screen. The first female is a Leopard Pastel. When I cut the egg on this gal, I was really hoping that I'd hit a Batman. However, all signs indicate that this is a Pastel Leopard. I asked around, people almost definitively told me that this is a Pastel Leopard, and I have to agree. She has great coloration on the base of her head, that neck stripe going down. It almost looks like she has purple. She looks absolutely fantastic. Great leopard. It's not reduced at all. Great busy patterning on the leopard. So if you're looking for a good line of leopard, this is absolutely a good line. And lastly is that Mojave clown girl. Now this is the girl I kind of use as a benchmark to, you know, figure out whether the other snakes, the other Mojaves, had Spotnose in them. And I'll put them up on the screen right now side by side. You can really tell that this Mojave girl is very different from her male counterparts. Obviously there's no Spotnose in this girl, and I don't think there's anything else in her, just straight Mojave. So it's a great kind of like a litmus test to kind of show you if there's any added genes in the other siblings. And that's why I kind of deduced that the other two siblings, male counterparts, do have Spotnose. Alright, so this has actually been clutch number 1 of 2022. I'm expecting another clutch from my Pastel Batman to that Pastel Spotnose. It's gonna be, I'm pretty curious about what's gonna come out of it. I'm half worried about the Super Spotnose being a little too intense with the neurological issues. However, I've seen a lot of Powerball or Super Spotnose animals, and they really don't show any neurological issues. They don't have tics like spiders do. So I'm, you know, knock on wood, everything goes well there. So this has been clutch 1 of 2022. Almost all of these guys will probably become available. I'll probably situate as many as I can locally so I don't have to ship them out. But they will become available probably later on. I'll leave a link and, you know, fauna classifieds or wherever else where you can get a hold of me in case you're interested. And alright, that's been the episode. Thanks for coming by, checking out my animals. These are great glamour shots I took. These is actually the first glamour shots I've ever taken of my animals, and I gotta say, they actually look pretty half decent. Alright, thanks guys for coming by and checking out my animals, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you.